Hello, everybody. Hi. We back. Oh, that was my phone. We're back. We're so back. Last time, some stuff happened. What did happen? That was like yesterday. I should really remember that. Right, Monica was talking about, like, the festival or something. That's why it's titled Before the Festival, because I think we're doing stuff before that. I think we have, like, 2 more days. I was about to do, like, a poem or something, I could think, when I saved. Yeah, right here. Can't move them. And Sayori just disappears. What do you mean clipped? Banned now for what, bro? I don't know what I did. Okay. Right. Well, thank you very much for following. I appreciate it. Vanilla. Sweet. I really want to do a perfect poem for Natsuki, but it's really hard because I feel like Sayori and her share a lot of similar. I have no idea what just happened. Really? Oh, I just skipped some. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked into it. By the way, I don't do voices for anyone because I don't have vocal range. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah, haha. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. Which is crazy considering how opposed everyone was to it yesterday. It's gonna be great. Huh? Weren't you complaining about it yesterday? I find doing voices for them a little pointless. Doesn't really add much. Okay. I'm glad someone thinks that. I had one friend who tried to bully me into it for like a good week or two when I was playing. I literally played a Mori one time. And they were bullying me the whole time, trying to get me to do voices for it. Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. I feel that heavy. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. But come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? Never had squid before. Kind of try it though. You of all people? I didn't say I didn't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. I don't get the joke. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. That's a fourth wall break. That's a fourth wall break right there. Never mind. Natsuki only changed her mind because the MC doing this too, bro. I mean, what can I say? I mean, I'm on her route right now. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as funny as Yuri's or Sayori's anyways. Excuse me. Where's Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori's sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. She's depressed or something like that. I don't know. She asked me about walking home with Natsuki yesterday, which was really out of character. I'll walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I waved my hand in front of her face. She actually could just look kind of sad. Eh? You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. I forgot what route I did. I played this only once and never did again, like maybe 4 years ago. I'm pretty sure you have to do a route. I can't imagine what will happen if you just make different poems for each of the girls up to day 3. It might just insta-lock you into a random one. Maybe whoever's route you did first. Or maybe you just don't get to do a route. Maybe everyone just hates you. Alright. I always try to do like specific routes. But I can see why going with the flow would also be good. Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. Where's my drink? I had a drink. It is gone. Okay. I'm fine, see? With the smile. Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everybody. Well, alright. If you say so. Ah, you're so dense. Let me make choices on my own. I rarely glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation is already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Lando, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh my god, I can't speak. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who was idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. I'm sure she doesn't have ADHD or something. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm the one asking you, Lando. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. I mean, she's never really liked this. She's always talked to me about things that bother her. Yeah. I don't know. I don't hate her or anything. I think my least favorite is Yuri, because she's like, I don't know. She's weird. My favorite is Natsuki because I think she's cute and she likes manga like me. She's basically just like the otaku character, which is what I am. Well, I guess she doesn't play games or anything like that. She's a manga reader is the point, okay? She's always talked to me about things that bother her. This time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, that's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Alright, are you sure about that? Seems like she'd want to be left alone. You sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? Question mark. Childhood friend romance? Question mark. What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Lando. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? Huh? She's been so much happier ever since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. If this guy says what or huh one more time, I'm gonna punch my monitor. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Lando. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? Question mark. I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so I'll try not to think about it for now. Oh, all right. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room. Sure, Sayori probably has ADHD. But I normally don't diagnose fictional characters or turn it into a quirk. Oh, okay. I don't know, she just seems like she does. Walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori. I can't get their names consistent. The only person I've said consistently is Natsuki. Other than the two that have very generic names. Sayori gently talks to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear from her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. Ugh. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. There's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. And here comes Natsuki. Hey, you. Huh? I look up to see Natsuki next to me. Are you just going to sit there and keep staring at nothing? There isn't that much time, so... Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to make you worry or anything. It's not like I'm worried. I was just... Natsuki glances down at her side. Still holding a volume of manga in her hand. That's right. Something just came up for a minute. We can get started now. Don't I have the volume in my bag? Plot hole. I won't make you wait any longer. Jeez, now you're making me feel like a jerk. If something's bothering you, then you can just tell me to leave you alone and I will. I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything. She practically mumbles that last part. No, I'm probably making it seem like a bigger deal than it is. I've just been thinking about Sayori as well. Sayori? Thinking about her? Yeah, she seems pretty down today. She didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh. Natsuki exhales. Well, first of all, she's totally in love with me, guys. Yeah, exactly. Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. But anyway, you're her best friend, right? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Then in that case, I think you should trust her a little more. If she needed you, then you would be the first person she would go to, right? Well, I guess that's true. I mean, some people just have those days. You can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important. Yeah, that's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes. Exactly. If she needs you to worry about her, then it'll be a lot more obvious. Yeah, I should have thought of it that way from the start. Natsuki fiddles with the book she's holding in her hands. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Don't get the wrong idea or anything. We've just been friends for a long time. It's not really to be worried about your friends. I mean, you were worried about me, so... I was not! Jeez, if you're fine, then let's hurry up and get started already. Yeah. And it just skips the entire section. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the cloakroom. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything's back to normal. Everyone goes to shoot their poems, and I do the same. Make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. I guess we'll find out when we share our poems. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Why do they all keep saying that stuff? This is like way out of character. Wait, is this because I'm doing Natsuki's route? What would happen if I wrote the poem for her? Oh, now I need to know. Probably Natsuki. I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good! That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Lando. Sayori, is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright, just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist. Yay, I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori. Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. That unnerved me slightly. Well, whatever. Is this... What day is it? In game. Well, there's no days, but I'm gonna assume it's Friday. Who should I show my phone to next? Natsuki, because I'm going in order. Let's see. You're certainly enthusiastic today. Of course. You know I like your writing. I'm just surprised. Seemed like you had a lot of trouble admitting that before. Well, of course. I just had to put you in your place a little bit. It's not like I was shy or anything stupid like that. Is there a calendar? Hold on, there might be. It wouldn't be in settings, huh? Well, I don't know. Or jealous. I really wasn't jealous. Just because you happen to be a good writer. That's such a dumb thing to get jealous about. Natsuki? What? You're not very confident about your writing, are you? What are you talking about? My writing is obviously the best. Right? It took me a while to figure out, but I think I finally did. Maybe Natsuki acts so arrogant because she's trying to make up for her own insecurities. If she acts like she's the best, then other people might think that way too. Right? Lando, please just tell me you like my poems. I don't care if you hate them. Just please tell me I'm the best. I just really need to hear that from someone. I know it sounds stupid. But there's a reason I never showed my poems before this. Why are you all acting so depressed? Monica's the only one acting like she usually does. It's so weird. Natsuki, because nobody ever takes me seriously. What's the point of sharing my poems if people just laugh and say, that's so cute, just like you, Natsuki? Sometimes I don't want to be cute, but nobody understands that. I try really hard when I write. The style doesn't matter. The emotions are there. Cause wait, what? Never mind, that's a spoiler. Okay, well, amazing. Why can't anyone see that? I just want... Natsuki trails off. Maybe it's because her lips started to quiver. I look down. Her fists are clenched really tightly. Hey Natsuki, if you're not careful, you rip your own poem. I gently grab the poem with my own hand until she relaxes her grip on it. I place it flat on the desk and smooth out the wrinkles that she put into it. Don't read it! Before I can pick it back up, Natsuki snatches the poem from the desk. It's not any good. I know you hate my poems, so you don't have to read this one, okay? Why are you like this? Well, I guess Yuri hasn't done anything weird yet. But yesterday she was like, oh, don't talk to me. Oh, because I didn't write poems for her. The rat. But I want to read it. Why? Because I like your poems. I really do. Why would I judge you for your style? It's not like my own style is anything crazy. I mean, it's true that the first time I read one of your poems, I didn't look much into it. But I know you better now. And it's wrong for you to think your style is more amateur than hers. And Sayori, she always means well. But sometimes she's so focused on simple happiness that she doesn't understand what people really want. Yeah, I guess I never really thought about how hard it is for you. And I'm sorry if I was part of that problem. I understand now. You're not just cute, you're a lot more than that. Oh, wait, did she say something? No, she didn't. Natsuki, you're doing it again. Once again, Natsuki clutches her poems a little too hard. She looks down, hiding her eyes from me. I didn't realize how difficult this was for her. But finally, she forces herself to extend her arms and set her poem on the table. You can read it. Just turn that way. I don't want you to look at my face right now. Okay, I will. Because you. It's totally a love poem, chat. Tomorrow will be brighter with me around, but when today is dim, I can only look down. My looking is a little more forward because you look at me. When I want to say something, I say it with a shout, but my truest feelings can never come out. My words are a little more forward because you look at me. Yeah. When I want to say something... no, I just skipped it. My words are a little less empty because you listen to me. When something is above me, I reach for the stars. When I feel small, I don't get very far. My standing is a little bit taller because you sit with me. I believe in myself with all my heart, but what do I do when it's torn all apart? My faith is a little bit stronger because you trusted me. My pen always puts feelings to the test. I'm not a good writer, but my best is my best. My poems are a little bit dearer because you think of me. Because you. Why are you looking at me like that? If you don't like it, then just say it. Don't get mad. No, it's not that I don't like it. It was just a little surprising to read. I guess I'm not used to hearing such nice things coming from you. Don't just say that, dummy. It's not like I like you or anything. What do you think the point of writing is? Especially things that you can't just say. Yeah, I understand. I'm sorry for missing the point sometimes. I always mean well. And I'm happy that you showed this to me. I liked it. Well, yeah, I'm a pro, so... Natsuki mumbles, completely failing to sound confident like she usually does. Just remember that I can think these things sometimes, too. You know, when you're nice to me, it's meaningful. And I'm glad. I'm glad. Natsuki's my favorite, and it will always will be, because she's pink, and she's cute, and she's a tsundere. Sensing Natsuki is satisfied, I start to hand them back to her. But as I do so, Natsuki takes my hands and pushes them back away. Her small, soft hands surprise me with their assertion. I don't want it. Why not? I just don't. Jeez. I realize what Natsuki's doing. And then, to be honest, she's trying to give me the poem in a roundabout way. Well, in that case, I'm going to keep it. Instead of teasing her, I chose to go along with it. Good. If you didn't, I would... Never mind. I'm glad that you want it. Natsuki backpedals on her words and leaves it at that. Despite her best efforts to hide her expression, I can see her faintly smiling to herself. That's all for now, so go put it away before someone sees it, okay? Yeah. I'll go do that. With that, I return to my seat so I can put away Natsuki's poem. I forcefully shove it into my bag. Is Yuri even gonna let me show it to her? Yuri doesn't look too enthusiastic about spending time with me. Why not? I didn't do anything to you. I did absolutely nothing to you. Like, what's your problem? I didn't even agree with you or Natsuki whenever y'all argued. I asked Sayori for help because she's helpful. But you're over here freaking hating me for it. I didn't do anything. I guess if she changes her mind, she'll come to me. But I should leave her be for now. Whatever. I don't like her anyways. She's too purple. I'm just kidding. I really like the color purple. Blue's my favorite, though, because I'm better like that. Hi, Lando. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, meeting the club is one thing. Performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. And also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monika take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Sticking with the Natsuki style once more, I see. You really like Natsuki, don't you? That's... Oh, come on, Lando. It's awfully suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in the club room every day. Pretending to like the manga that she's into. What do you mean pretending, bro? I can like girly manga if I want to. You know how Natsuki is. If I don't indulge her, she'll end up hating me. Huh? No, I think you're misunderstanding, Lando. It's not like Natsuki just hates anyone who doesn't give her what she wants. Yes, she's assertive. Yeah, she's assertive, but she's not that selfish. In fact, I think you're the only one who's indulged her as much as you have. Is that so? Kind of knew that, but I just didn't want to admit it. So I just need to ask one thing of you. Be careful, please. Natsuki is kind of unpredictable. A lot of times she doesn't even know what she wants. After all, she's the youngest one here. She might not know how to handle her own feelings properly. What I'm saying is, if something bad happens, then it could end up damaging the club too. And you want to do that to me, right? I'm not sure how to respond to Monika. Well, I care about her in the club. It's also kind of unfair to bring that up. Well, you're smart. I'm sure you'll do the right thing. Monika smiles sweetly. Anyway, I'll share my phone with you now, alright? Okay. Alright. The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. The same thing when reading, bro. I just read slowly in my head before speaking. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. When all else has held me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky, until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quilt, expressionless. But a hand catches me between thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. Her poem before that one was really, really weird. All of her poems have had something to do with a person or a pen so far. I guess the feather wasn't really referencing a pen, but it was something. She also broke the fourth wall with her writing tip of the day yesterday, which was weird. She's done that twice now. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. Sorry, someone came in. Anyways, seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Was that another fourth wall break? It felt like one. Monica, you're freaking me out, bro. Is she just like the Deadpool of this game? In the way that she just breaks the fourth wall every day now, I guess. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of telling you that they're good or okay or bad, they want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging in that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, you three, we're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me or did you say something strange just now? Huh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Does she have a catchphrase? Does she? I don't remember. Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. W. Lightning air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Subtle foreshadowing. Is something terrible about to happen? In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that there is in here. Come on. It's because my potential goat Sayori is not here. Yeah, that's what he just said, bro. It seems we're right. Sigh. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. I thought I was supposed to tell Monica that. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home without you, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. We have never been lovey-dovey one time at all. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I don't even want to force it. Oh? That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. She literally just has a dot for a mouth now. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything's fine. What'd she say? And she just dodges my question completely. Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations. So let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. We might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you know that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sire will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? She just doesn't care about her at all. I'm useless. Maybe she can be weird and like candles and junk. I don't know. She seems pretty boring. Then again, I've only read one of her poems and it was about ghosts, so. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. She might as well be the president at this point. You're so useless, Monica. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. It was going to be something about atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Lando. The one who is truly useless. That's totally something I would say. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way if you give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. That's Monica's suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members. I lower my glasses in interest. How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't have bait, there's always some dirty work I could get to you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyways. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Are you guys going to start arguing again? Lando may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. You were ghosting me IRL for 2 days, and now you want me to help you with decorations? Make up your mind, woman. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Lando to... What are you saying? I mean, it will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Lando to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said, I'm surprised as well. So sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez. Can you just settle this already? Yeah. Lando, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. It's not like I like you or anything. For the third time. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. But of course I'm going with... The urge to click Sayori is very, very, very tempting. What should I do? Yuri's off the table immediately. I just don't like her. I have a deep-rooted hatred for that woman. So that leaves Monica, Natsuki, or Sayori. What did you just say about Sayori? There's a button there that says her name. Should I click it? Say yes or no. Do I click it? Sure. It won't work? What do you mean it won't work? I mean, if it's going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, and but Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez, do you really hate us that much? No. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Just think of the club, okay? Oh, okay. Well, making sounds like it could be fun. And you guys made it sound like a lot of work, so it could probably use 2 people. Don't worry, baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree. Just a minute ago you were saying that's because... Never mind, okay? Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it after all. Why are you so depressed all the time? Nobody likes me. Ugh. Like, girl, shut up. That's good. Me too. Even though Yuri's being melodramatic, it's a little hard not to feel bad. So that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? Yes, everything except the performance is going to be awesome. I don't think that really counts. What about you, Lando? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it turned out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking. Natsuki starts pouting too. It's not... I mean, it's not that big of a deal or anything. Well, it might not just be just that. I think that Yuri might be feeling a little unappreciated in general. Maybe if she read my poem, I would talk to her more. Having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering to help. That doesn't mean... Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression. Look. Natsuki goes over and puts her hands down on Yuri's shoulders. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here. And you're going to help making the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cover games probably help a lot too. You know what? She would be the fan favorite. She's everything people want in a woman. She's the tallest. She has other assets. Can you see my cursor? Let me hold on. In case you can't. I'm gonna go check in case, see if you can real quick, just so you can see where I'm putting my cursor. Okay. I think you can see it now. She has other assets, if you get what I'm saying. I mean, the characters probably help a lot too, but you're gonna make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way people feel during the performances. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. Natsuki releases her hands and turns around to face the other direction. You didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but... Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Natsuki's words. Natsuki, of all people, to be saying such encouraging things. But I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Hey, I can't really tell. Is my voice loud enough and is the game too quiet? Can you tell me? Like weird how? Odd how? Like, it doesn't sound like I'm far away from it? Or is it just like empty? Robotic? wait, one second. Wow, it's picking up stuff from the other room. I guess I do sound a little weird. I don't know why that is. Come on, bro. I don't know what's up with that, but it's better than my other mic. My other mic, like, you can barely hear it at all. That's why I switched to this one. I also had to buy it, so I hope it's good. Oh. I don't know why it's picking stuff up so well. I might have to turn on, like, there might be a noise suppression setting, because, like, even with my headphones off and, like, the volume turned all the way down, I cannot hear what's happening in the room across, parallel to mine, but the mic picks it up perfectly. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this, because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best, and all of us are going to make it a really great event. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today, so I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so... Fair enough, there's nothing wrong with that. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Yuri out the door so they can chat between each other. Where are you going? We still need to figure out plans for this weekend. You literally would have gone home and realized you didn't have any way to contact me. Phone number time! It's only been 4 days, but I want your phone number. Give it. That's how I would ask for it. Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Jeez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You better not make it weird or anything. Why would I do that? Natsuki gives me your number. Okay, I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring you all the ingredients. Wait, we're coming into my house? Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I should be going to your house. Yeah, right. Like I could have a guy over to my house. My dad would kill me. Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me. I feel like there's something wrong with her dad. Because she seems to really care about his opinion a lot. Do I sense a troubling home life? Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyways, I just needed to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Yeah. I'm guessing you played this game through already. I'm really going to show you why I love bacon so much, so you better look forward to it. Oh? Didn't you say you were just going to give me the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I had to act like in front of everyone that I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? What kind of? Just because I never get to bake with anyone else before. And not because it's you, Baka. That's all it is, so. Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday. Never mind. Why can't the main character be like, I'll stay with you and read some more, because that's how our love language is. But no, he's so dense that he just leaves. This guy, I hate him. I hate the main character. I've only played 2 romance games in my life, and this is one of them, and I finished neither of them. I played this and this other one called Katawa Shoujo, and the main character in that, he's 0% dense, and he's the funniest guy in the universe. He's so funny, and he actually has a brain, but this MC has 0 brains. It's just, oh my goodness. I can't believe this. Natsuki is going to be coming to my house on Sunday, question mark? Even though I prefer to do this with Sayori. My anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, but who knows what might end up happening when we were outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. This guy is such a horn dog. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds... Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? If. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be if. It's not like we really feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's oncoming visit. I keep telling myself, do you expect an 18-year-old boy who stays in his room to deal with a real girl? That's a good point. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Wait, at the beginning of the game, I'm pretty sure it said all characters are depicted over 18 or at 18 or over. So explain to me how... I'm going to assume that our MC here is at least a second year. Natsuki's a first year. Are they in college or high? They're high school, right? They're high school, aren't they? This is high school? Yeah, how are they the same age? This makes no sense. Are there steamy scenes in this game that I don't know about? Hold on. There would be a setting to turn them off. For a reason. Looks like that. What do you mean that? Attractive question mark? Or like a kid, because a lot of people say she looks like a kid. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into conversation. You know, I was low key. Let me just spill my guts all over about my personal life. I was low key getting really close with this one girl, talking a lot, you know. And out of nowhere, they block me, but only on TikTok. Only on TikTok. Nothing else. Well, I only have them on Discord and TikTok, but they blocked me on TikTok, and I don't know why. But I'm not just going to ask them, because that would be weird, and maybe they'll block me on Discord too, and that would be weird, and not good, and not cool. But, like, I haven't talked to them since then. Like, directly or indirectly. Anyways, rant over. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into conversation. She's almost a different person. She's almost a different personality on the phone. This makes no sense. I don't know if it was without a reason, but they blocked me nonetheless. Oh, by the way, I call everyone they, so if it's like... If, for whatever reason, it's not someone's pronouns, I don't want them to take it personally. That's why I'm saying this. Because that's just how I talk. But if it really bothers somebody, I'll stop and try and use their actual pronouns. She's almost a different personality on the phone, which makes no sense. Using tons of emojis and cute language. Tons of emoji. Is emoji plural just emoji, or is it emojis? She also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we're texting each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. In the back of my mind! Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decided to visit Sayori's house before Natsuki comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. That's like the worst thing you can do. Maybe knock before entering her room. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor. But yeah, I tend to not do that. I strictly refer to people as he, him, she, her, unless they say otherwise. I don't really understand how pronouns and gender identity work because I live... So there's only two genders kind of list. Nobody where I live messes with that. Yeah, I get that. I don't really mind people like that. But like if they make it their whole personality, it'll get annoying. Same goes vice versa. But like I try to be respectful, but if they're like, you're doing it wrong. You should be like this too. No, I shouldn't. Leave me alone. Sayori isn't anywhere up on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. Knock. Knock first. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. Yeah. Yep. I head to her bedroom where I finally find her. You didn't knock? This guy. This guy. Sayori? Oh, casual clothing. Hi, Lando. I set her down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. It looks pretty clean, I don't know. Aside from that piece of paper back there. Is it just me or is her calendar torn? Oh, I skipped that. I'll go back and read it. Just circled October 2017. Is that? Oh no, that just says calendar 2017. Well, you see. Don't spoil. Don't spoil. Hold on. That one's good. I'm investigating it. That one's just completely scratched out. That's like a good chunk of it, huh? It's like a whole month torn off. Just keep playing. Okay. Sayori's room's mystery has always been. I also recognize the same types of animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today? Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? Sayori left by the time we decided last meeting. Monaco told me. It's only natural to keep me informed about the festival's preparations, right? That's true. What about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course, but I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. How are you going to design pamphlets online? Are you printing them? I swear she was drawing... Oh, no, that was a poster. She was drawing a poster. So it's just me and Natsuki then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. And there's her fairy dust in the background. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday. It was Friday. Well, yeah, it's the weekend. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Lando. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Eh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have to be so worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. This is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori! Grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Lando. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Lando? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Oh, that was a joke. That was a joke. Now I feel bad. 3, 2, there it is. That was a joke. I don't remember that. I mean, I didn't mean that. Oh my goodness, now I feel awful. She's a 2D character and I'm caring this much about it. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy into caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. Me too, bro. What? I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me this entire time and I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Eh? Why is it that you never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Well, don't say that! You'll make her feel even worse. But if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. This guy is so stupid. Don't say that kind of stuff. That's just going to make her feel even worse about it. People with depression are unstable. No offense to the differently abled or anything. Or people with those kind of mental disorders and stuff like that. I didn't mean it like that. Just like, right now, Sayori's definitely on edge. And if we say the wrong things, bad stuff might happen. Like severing our friendship completely. Or making her burst into tears and start crying. And that's the last thing I want. Sorry, I tapped my microphone by accident. That was probably really loud. Even if there's only so much that I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Lando. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you wouldn't have to waste... then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. Yeah, but, like, it's the wrong time for him to say something smart or meaningful. Or anything in that. Like, he could say something meaningful, but the way he's phrasing and going about it is the wrong way, in my opinion, at least. Because, like, she already expressed the fact that she doesn't want people to care about her because it makes her feel worse and worthless. And then he just says all that, like, just completely disregarding what she said. Yeah, that I know that much. But, like, the least he could do is just let her talk instead of cutting her off every 2 seconds. Because, like, he's butted in to her words 3 times in the past 2 minutes in game that he's been in the room. And he's just, like, being the worst listener ever. If I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing other important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. Feels nice sometimes. Yeah, that's what I think. But it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you to stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Lando. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the Literature Club because I was selfish, and I wanted to punish, and I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am, and that's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I want to go grab Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. See, now that is something you can do. I feel betrayed by you. Like, I know what he means, but that's one of the worst things you could say. Exactly! He said, I feel betrayed as your best friend. Like, she is going through a whole lot right now, and he's the one being selfish and genuinely just a bad person. Like, I know it's not his intention, but he's going about this terribly. Like, he needs to start thinking a little more before he acts. I know it's plot driving the story, but it's still annoying. Lando, sorry. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Lando, Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at our sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Lando, Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. Is there really a right thing to do here, though? Like, I know I was just trashing on him, but, like, is there really a decision that would be right here? I feel like we're at a point in her emotions where no matter what we do, something will happen, and that's just, we're set on a path now. We're stuck. unless I get a decision, unless it gives me a choice to do something here, we are set on a path, and we have to follow that to the end. And that's what we're doing. There's no fork in the road from here. Unless right now or after the weekend it gives me an option to do something, we're stuck. And Sayori's just going to be sad for the rest of the story. I don't understand any of my feelings, Lando. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival's tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day with here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Natsuki to come meet at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. Okay. The thing about the festival, that was a good choice, I feel like. Everything he said after that was not it. Like, don't mention the other plans. Don't offer to cancel. Don't worry. Don't make it obvious that you're worrying about her, because that's going to make her hurt more. I don't know. I don't know why it says that. Nothing's promoting me or anything. I have monetization on, but that's it. I don't know what's up with the paid promotion. It's been doing that only for DDLC, so. I don't think it said that. Actually, I think it said that for Silksong too. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's the game. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki's coming over too. I think Sayori's right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. And make her buy a lot of greasy, unhealthy foods to eat, because that makes everyone happy. And she loves eating too, so. I spent only a few minutes back at my home, anxiously waiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the front door to let her in. And she's in a cute outfit. Sup? Hey. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such a cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Jeez, don't make her feel so awkward already. She has a little cat right here on her shirt. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be worried just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Well, I only know Sayori's and her so far, and I don't even know if Monica has one, considering I don't think she has a root. That cloud back here looks like a plane. The wings. And there's the back. And this one kind of looks like a hippopotamus. There's the nostrils. Or is it just like a boring sweater or something? I feel like based on what I know about Yuri, it would be like something kind of plain, like a beige color, or like tan maybe. It's like long sleeves maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'm just discrediting her, but I literally know nothing about her because I've only showed her my poem once, read one of her poems, and she ignored me for the rest of everything else. You can send me a picture. And I'm gonna keep reading while you do that. Anyway, I'm coming in. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki's carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies and pans to hit me with. Well, I don't want to come all this way to find out your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You bought out everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she was a little different outside of school after all? Question mark. Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. Wait, you're not even gonna take... What, you're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality, Lando? Non-existent. How did I kind of get spot on with it? With like it's like a boring color and it's a sweater. Is she really just that boring? That's kind of funny. Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I got the bag Natsuki holds out to me. Ah! This is ridiculously heavy. I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I don't know if boring is the word. Yeah, she literally is just weird. I think she's like really... I'm just gonna go ahead and assume everyone in this entire game has something wrong with them in one way or another. Natsuki, I'm guessing she has a troubled home life. And that's why she's tiny for her first year. And then we have Yuri. She's probably weird. Maybe she's like anxiety or something. Or maybe she's just really shy. Sayori has toxic positivity and is depressed, which we just learned. And Monica, there's something about her. She keeps breaking the fourth wall and it's freaking me out. Mentally? Okay, I'll take your word for it. Well, yeah, she seems the most normal. Because, like, Monica, like, she seems... She appears normal all the time, right? But there's something about her that just... Okay, I'll see an Act 2, so there is an Act 2. Okay, it's not just one big act. But, like, there's something about Monica that just throws me off so much about her. I don't know if it's breaking the fourth wall or anything, but there's just something about her that's so weird to me. Yeah, I am impressed, Natsuki. It seems like I always underestimate you. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. Natsuki hits a fist in my chest. Hey, your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much? Yeah, it's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they don't think I'm worth my size. When they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. Okay, I get it. I feel like Natsuki's the perfect height to just pat her on the head. And not being able to do it, not having an option to, is really annoying. I heard there's a bunch of mods for this game. I don't know what any of them are about, but I've seen whenever I type it into my Streamlabs thing, because that's like a necessary thing. There's like fan games, like whenever I type in Doki, a bunch of fan games came up, and so I might play those too if they're any good. If there's any good ones, I might play them. I'll look up like some good ones and see if they're worth my time. Cause like this game, I really like it. I like the art style. Some are just straight porn. Yeah, some are funny, some are even more depressing than the game itself. I feel like there are some that get... I saw one that looked like it was just straight up porn, to be honest. It was called Doki Doki Blue Skies. I don't know... All I know about it is that it gives you more... it's more of an interactive than the game itself right now. Like, it gives you more time to actually make important decisions that drive the story instead of just reading. So I might search up on that. This guy is more sensual, as Yuri will put it. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't remember what that word means. It's not straight lewd. So there is a little bit of weird moments. So it's just like Katawa Shoujo. It's a dating sim type game, but there's like some scenes that you can unlock that are real steamy. There's an actual story. Okay, good. Good to know. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk all weird just because we're not at school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. What? Okay, yeah. That makes more sense. That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that. Hey, now you are treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer, you know? That's just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you should treat me like... Natsuki catches her words and her face are red. Natsuki, forget it! I didn't say anything! I should apologize. Huh? I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking about, you should know there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. I'm not ashamed to say this. I like short girls. Petite girls, to be more specific. So, like, that's another reason why I don't really like Yuri very much. It's not only because of her figure, but, like, she seems really hard to deal with, to be honest. I said I like petite girls, bro. If that's what you're thinking, then you should know there's tons of guys who are into body types like yours. How would you know that anyway? Just trust me on this one. What's wrong? Yuri's assets are fake. It's funny that you call them assets, because I was talking about somebody, or I was talking with a few people, about Darkness from Konosuba, and I was like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't like Darkness. Her assets are in the way. You know what's funny? So Darkness, she's a masochist, which is like the one difference her and Yuri have other than being high school students and her being like I don't know if she's less mental. I feel like she's more insane. Because she's like... She's so masochistic. And I have one friend who's like really into both of them. And I'm like, dude, these characters are like the same person. Just trust me on this one. Gross. Hey! Was that to me? Who else? Man, let's just get started already. You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. I know I said this before, but I really like the little fang she has right here. It's very cute. It's a very cute thing for all characters that have it. Yes, even the femboy. I know that. No, I think Yuri is more mental if you weren't spoiled. Well, I guess we'll see. I won't tell you in what way. Okay, well, thank you for not spoiling it. That's very considerate of you. I know some people who would just jump right out and just say, "Hey, this happens!" Like, oh, freaking Monica nukes Iran or something. Like, that's just an example. I know it would never happen, but like, I don't know. If it did happen, I know some people who would just come out and say it. I finally found your weakness, Lando. Natsuki smiles deviously, like the little gremlin she is. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now. Finally starting to pull things out of her back so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid, and plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up for precious baking. Ugh. Lando, where'd you put the food coloring? Better's going in the oven soon. Are we finishing Act 2 on stream or end after you do Act 1? On this stream? Because I can do it all in one stream if you want me to. Or do you mean, like, will I be playing Act 2, like, on a stream? Because I plan to stream the whole game. What time is it? It's only 8:20. I can, if Act 2 isn't really, if it's not too long, I can totally finish it today. A longer stream would do my channel some good, too. But if it's going to be a long stream, I'm going to be right back, because I low-key need something to drink, and I will die without it. So I'm going to be right back. Alright, I'm back, and I have 2 Capri Suns and a dream. Let me just check my chat real quick to make sure you didn't say anything while I was gone. It's Gemini, so take this with a grain of salt. It's funny. Act 2 is supposedly like 1 to 2 hours. Okay, yeah, I can knock that out easily. Alright. What's the exclamation mark about? Microphone is unmuted but has no signal. Well, that was an hour ago, so. Oh, whoopsie. I forgot whenever I click on the game it does that. Lando, where did you put the food coloring? The batter's going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's in the bag next to the table, said me. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. Making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors are different, everyone can still pick their favorite. Oh, that's a cute idea. We're doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? Oh, so I'm just like an hour behind you? My time zone, I mean. I want to do like a proper intro to my videos, but I don't know how to do that, and I'm also really embarrassed to do it. Puerto Rico, wow, that's far. Well, maybe not. But how far is Puerto Rico? I hear I have a lot of friends from there, but I never really, well, I had, but I never really talked to them anymore. I think the furthest friend I had was all the way in Chile. In something Caribbean? Okay. Oh yeah, I think I learned about that in Spanish too. You know what's weird? I'm actually Mexican. A lot of people don't know that. Well, half. My appearance takes after my mother more though. My dad's a Mexican. My mom's American, white, just like whiter than white, I guess. Like it's more noticeable on like my arms and stuff. But I'm a little more dark skinned than her. But I'm like the palest one of my families. Yeah, but despite being Mexican, or at least half, I don't know a lick of Spanish. Well, I know a little bit. You're Blasian. Oh, I just spilled my Capri Sun all over the place. Somehow, against God's will, it did not get on my keyboard. So, hooray for me. I've had. Is my keyboard loud, by the way? Can you hear it whenever I tap it? Like, I know you can hear me wiping up the Capri Sun right now because my mic picks up literally everything. But I don't know if you can hear my keyboard because it's pretty quiet usually. Okay, good. I wouldn't want... I know my mouse is loud enough as is, and so is my voice because I'm practically yelling everything. Alright, back to the game. I'm going to stop yapping now. You're asking me? What did she say? I wasn't paying attention. Are we doing anything with that icing? Do you want to? Okay, yeah. I don't really have a preference, so... Come on. You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can you at least try to have fun? I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki's trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see you separate the batter into smaller bowls to put a few drops of food coloring into each. Ah, that does look pretty cool. See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if you just look at it, if just looking at it makes everyone's eyes lighten up. Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori and Monika's delighted expressions. I looked on YouTube's, and well, not just YouTube's, on Amazon too, and I saw a whole lot of little cute plushies and figures for this game. It didn't spoil a single thing about the game, but it was cool nonetheless. There were these new plushies that are coming out in like April or May, and they were like all the girls in bunny, like with bunny ears and stuff. But it's like $90 for the whole set. But like, you know, I already spent a fortune on all the pot figures I have in my room, not to mention the 3 figures I have sitting on my desk right now. 5 figures. But yeah, I might get those just to decorate my room a little more. Alright. Hey, it's a good thing. I mean, like that shows that you're listening, and it's even if I can't see you doing it, it's nice to know that you are doing it, because I know that you actually like care about what I'm saying. It's nice to know, you know. Because a lot of people, I noticed that there's this premium feature for YouTube that's skipping over commonly skipped areas. And I was watching through my own videos because I was bored. And whenever I tapped the forward key by accident, it skipped like a good 2 or 3 minutes of me ranting about something that I care about. And I was like, people just skip my commentary? Why are they even watching the video? Like, it's commentary, man. But I guess I do it a lot, huh? I wonder if I think I want to see your reactions more than... Yeah, maybe. Hold on. I recall Natsuki presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sarah and Monica's delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that, too. Yeah. Maybe I will use the food coloring, then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Oh my gosh, I need to breathe. Yeah, it's getting there. We're using an electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for icing. Yeah, I saw you were playing Geometry Dash. I'm really bad at that game. I tried playing that one viral level. It's like called Sunshine or something. Okay. If something important happens, I'll wait on you. Okay. Just let me know when you're back. Like if I feel like something important is gonna happen. Okay. Yeah, I get it. We were using the electrical mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a bowl for the icing. Eh? The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? But yeah, it'll just take a little longer. Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. What's so wrong with that, Here, look. Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved. See? As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey! Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. Your icing, huh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger towards the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next! I'd like to see you try. I push harder just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger as Natsuki tugs with all her might. Ah! The force of Natsuki pulling me caused me to stumble, making her stumble and turn. Gross! You got it on my face! Whose fault is that? There's a big lump of icing on Natsuki's cheek. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez. You know what? Take this! Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger toward my own face. You wish. I'm faster. I'm faster, he says with a grin. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face, like the MC I am. This seems like a freaking... like an AI chatbot scenario. I'm too fast for her. I grab her wrist and slam her against the wall. Like, what the... Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. Oh, he literally slammed her against the wall. Stop. Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine, fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know. Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth. Licking off the icing. Oh my goodness, this guy is weird. Oh, I just hit my microphone again. I'm sorry, everyone. I just killed your ears. What? Did you seriously just... Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. Mando, you really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right? Kissing? Question mark? I keep having to move my bangs out of my hair. Or my... Hey, thanks for watching. I keep having to move my bangs out of my eyes so I can... Like, even though y'all can't see me, I keep pushing down my glasses. Like how people do in the shows and stuff. Like the... What do you mean by that? Stare. But it ruins the effect when my hair is covering my eyes. Yeah. What kind of question is she asking me just like that? How did the mood turn to this so quickly? Alright. Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Oh no, the meatloaf! My spinach puffs! Yeah. You got it. You got here right after she did that. My spinach puffs! And then he darts across the kitchen. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cookies in yet. No wonder you left a dirty tray in here, dummy. My sister did that once. How could you make a mistake like that? You should have checked before turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Let's use an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sits on top of the stove. Another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyway, putting in the oven now. Yeah. The tension from the moment before still lingers over our head. Y'all should kiss. Oh man, the moment is lost. But the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake tray in the oven. Then I like to pick up with the whisk and continue with the icing, like nothing ever happened. Ah, that smells so good. The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room. Look at how cute they all look. She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing. I really wish I knew how to cook. I can only make like biscuits. I took a culinary course for half the semester, but I didn't really learn much. I made these really, really good apple cinnamon muffins though, and oh my goodness, they were heavenly. Not like you need to tell me that. I brought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. I have these nozzles that will make it look all nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. Probably won't be using it this time though. What's this one for? I'll make one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others. For writing stuff, probably. That one's really thin, so you can use it to extract other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cake. I'm the best. Yeah, I just guessed, everybody. I'm amazing. Like, happy birthday or whatever. Oh, I see. That gives me an idea, actually. Eh? Well, it's a literature event, right? You can make it more literature themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It'd be fun to see people choose their cupcakes based on the word they like. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid. That's actually a really cute idea, so. Maybe I'm getting it from you. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute. Come on. We're not at school. Nobody's judging. You can dress and act like this. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. Well, Natsuki's voice trails off. Same with you. Eh? Did you say something? No, nothing. Baka, let's just do the icing. Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens the nozzle onto each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. We're giving me a chance to think about it before Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, then we each get to work. When we're finally finished, we put them all side by side to admire our work. Look how pretty they are together. Yeah, we are, aren't we? I wish I could have one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Sayuri is the exact opposite in that regard. She would probably be down 10 cupcakes already, and she would still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to get me home for dinner. The thing about the eating as much of it as she can is weird. That's troubled home life energy right there. Alrighty, that's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that. It's not like you'll always have this chance. Man, as usual, Natsuki plays on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry some, you can probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I'll let her eat any. I wish you would listen to me the way she listens to you. Yeah. I even think back to the conversation I had with Sora earlier today. Excuse me, good sir. You should be thinking about the girl right in front of you that you're going to kiss in a few minutes. They should kiss. Why aren't they kissing yet? I felt so helpless. Man, I really need to clean my monitor. I've had it for like less than a year and I haven't cleaned it a single time. Sarah always does listen to me, but at that point it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Probably because you weren't listening to her, you idiot. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. It's still daytime out, and the plane cloud is still there. Just like that, Natsuki's already about to leave. Feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? Absolutely tiffly you did. You just pinned her against a wall not too long ago. You just scared me, bro. Man, I really need to get a different sound for that. I need to get a different sound for all my my alerts. Also, I can't see the alerts on screen, so if somebody follows or something and I don't acknowledge it at all, it's because I didn't know they did. Or will I get an alert for it, like a sound cue? But I need to actually go check on Streamlabs to see if what happened. That's why it took me a second to thank you for the follow. Did I even take the opportunity to get closer to like I wanted? Well, I guess I'll be out then. Thanks for all the help and everything. See you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki. Come closer and kiss me. What did you said before about not always having this chance? It doesn't have to be that way at all. Yes, cook up, cook up. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking could be like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? Cook up, King! Yes! I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga, bag her, yes! Or go out somewhere. What's this? Do you really mean that? Yes, I do. Yes, say yes, bro. Say yes, bro. Natsuki looks at me tensely like she's trying to hide an expression. Yeah. Yes. I want to spend more time with you. He's cooking! He's cooking! He's saying something intelligent for once! Later. I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so... The song's gone. Kiss scene? Come on, kiss. Please, please. Natsuki suddenly gets close to me. Wait, Natsuki. Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clenched inside of my shirt as they're holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks. I'm not gonna read that. I can't. I'm too invested. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision, along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is this it? My head starts to get dizzy as I feel her soft breath against me. I felt it for a while now. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Say it. I'm going to break my monitor. I really want to slam my desk, but this desk is brand new. I just made it. Oh, man. Oh, no. Oh, it's totally what it looks like, but, like, don't say that, you know? That's going to make her feel so much worse about everything. Oh, 1 second. I need to, like, clear my head. I'm going to chug the rest of this Capri Sun, and then I'll get back to it. That's because she's her favorite character, though. Don't worry, I have a friend who types really, really fast. So I'm good at reading stuff that's misspelled. My brain has a built-in autocorrect. So it's really easy for me. Where's my bag? Oh, there it is. I'm actually slow. Set this down briefly. Okay, let me just plug this in. By the way, I do have a Discord that I do for like announcements and everything for my community. If you want me to send you an invite for it. Nobody really does anything in it right now because it's like empty. We got like 10 members, including me and the bots, the singular bot I have. The server link? Yeah, if you just want to like copy and paste that, you can. Let me make sure it works first. I don't think that's the right one. It might have expired also, so I still need to do that. I'll do that right now so I don't have to do it later. where is that? I don't know how to edit my bio. Oh, right there. I'm actually slow. Okay, let me just grab the link real quick. Never. Copy link. There, that one should work. Anyways, back to it. Hi, Lando. Awkward. I forgot about this. Sorry. Just now we weren't. It's okay, Lando. I just stopped by to say hi. Well. Did someone join 07? Did someone join? I don't know, man. Oh, what's up with my freaking Twitch chat? Is it just like there the whole time? I'm pretty sure I set that to disappear. That's kind of annoying. I really want to mess with that like right now. Chat box. Settings. Yeah, it should just, I don't know. It's just not working, I guess. Anyways. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so. The music being gone is making this a lot more tense, I feel like. Oh, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well, I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off and Sayori waves goodbye. And the music's back. The sad music. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me, so I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki. No. There's 3? Nobody was saying anything. You are the only person who's chatted in like the past 4 streams I've had. Well, no, I had someone yesterday for 2 whole streams, but they only said a few things and mostly just copied what other characters in the games were saying. How much fun you were having with Natsuki and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Lando? Yeah, that happens a lot. People just join for 2 seconds and then leave. I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. Locking in. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Lando. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Goosebumps. What did Monica say to you, Sayori? Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure you. I'm scared, Lando. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? Oh my goodness. I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori. It's true, isn't it? I was weak and I started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Lando, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slapped my hand down Sayori's arm and squeezed her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said it? I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know you need what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give it to you. Sayori. No. Oh, hold on. These are two horrible options. Okay, I'm going to go through my brain here. She's depressed. We know this. She doesn't want us to care for her too much. But she's also professing her love right now. I feel like if I tell her I love her, bad things will happen in all parties. Natsuki will feel betrayed because we just shared a very, very tender moment. And I feel like, I feel like no matter what I do, something bad is going to happen. Oh, these are terrible options. Where's the say nothing option? Oh my goodness. I have to do it. I'm sorry, you're gonna hate me for this, but I can't say I love her. You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and will make you happy in the end. I feel like if I told her I love her, she's being very vulnerable right now, and she's also probably not thinking too clearly, thanks to what's going on in her head right now. I feel like if I told her I love her, bad things. No, I didn't. I told her that she's my dearest friend. Please trust me that I know what's best and won't make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help things get back the way they were. And have a very stern talking to with Monica for whatever she said to you. I see. Sari forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this. Sayori, it's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing. You're also right that I just wanted to get it to go back the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Lando. I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. So her smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. She starts crying. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Sayori looks over her shoulder and then flashes me with one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayori! I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. The most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. Go after her, you... Ugh, this guy. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Stori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend. And I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. This guy! The last thing you want to do is leave her by herself with her thoughts there. She's depressed. Are you stupid? She's going to, cut herself or something now. I do remember I didn't say I love you either, though. I probably wanted to. Yeah, this guy's an idiot. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be one where I'll be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. Go check on her. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but I said that's a little too much. It's not. You guys are childhood friends. You know the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry out the cupcakes by myself by stacking 2 trays. Natsuki's already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hand being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. But when knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Hi, Monica. What do you freaking want? Lando, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. You must be the one she prepared that had all the poems were for me. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days like this, this important, she'll try to lull her. Where's the music? I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. And I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because that's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, Lando. I mean, especially after you exchanged with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But, I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? That makes me really seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Geez, you don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Eh? Monica's being as friendly as usual. For some reason, I feel a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. You are being really dismissive right now, and you're giving me mixed messages. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets, laid it out on the desk. Oh, yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly put on his own page, giving it the most professional feel. I recognize Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the one they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's the one that I haven't read before. Percentage. Get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head. Over and over and over and over. Get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem was never actually finished. It just stops moving. What is this? Reading this poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Lando, what's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so, well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls out after me. Exactly! There are so many signs before this. I quick my face. She's doing something stupid right now. Well, what? I can't blame her. This guy's... Oh, my goodness. This guy's such an idiot. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they've always been. That's all she needs. That's all what I want to give her. I reached Sayori's house and knocked on the door. I didn't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house? Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really don't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. So... What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession? That has to be what have pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. What did I do? I can still go back, right? I can fix this? File error, characters, Sayori.gr. The file is missing or corrupt. Save file is corrupt, starting a new game. What? That's messed up. Characters. She's just gone. What the heck, bro? What's going on? Command quantum server, Doki declaration developer and date. Call Shear 5 script Python. Oh geez, I didn't break anything, did I? Hold on a sec, I can probably fix this. Actually, you know what? This would probably be a lot easier if I just deleted her. She's the one who's making this so difficult. Well, here goes nothing. What? This just didn't say anything important. Oh, she's gone from the title screen too. Start a new game. See an annoying girl running from the distance, from waving her arms in the air. She's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is blah blah blah. My neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know the kind of friend you never see yourself making it, but it just kind of works out because you know each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let blah 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 catch up to me. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually worse, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like would be any girls in it anyway. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Lando? Oh, this game's gonna mess with me all Act 2, isn't it? Monica, hello, you little rat. I hate you so much. I hate everybody in this stupid club now. Screw this club. Especially you with your fourth wall breaks and your dismissive attitude towards Sayori and everything that happened. Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiled sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica's probably the most... It's just copying and pasting stuff from the last act, but in different spots. Most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me genuinely feels a little... What are you coming here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? How about that? I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. Literature club. Stop doing that. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything reading. Reading, writing poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga's literature, too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. Besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, Lando, by any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but could you, if you could very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Awesome. You're really sweet, Lando, you know that? It's nothing really. So we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile instead of a cupcake. I literally follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. That's just freaking Sayori's dialogue, but with Monica instead. That was so creepy. I'm back. I brought a guest with me. Stop! A guest? Seriously, brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Lando. All world is escaping this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with a sour attitude, his name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. This is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into another classroom and decided to check out the club. Yeah, this game keeps jump scaring me. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry, I didn't forget that, but I just happened... Did you make a clip? I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into it. Hold on. A Hot Pocket? Why is Hot Pocket in there? Hold on. I want to watch that clip now. You really had to make me relive my trauma immediately, huh? Come on, man. Really? That's messed up. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Lando? I'm going to take this opportunity to examine the background because I feel like this game's just going to mess with me forever. The chair that was in the closet before that Natsuki stood on is still there. Can't really make out any of the things on the posters in the back, so... Oh, I skipped that. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward to take a seat next to Monica. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? Especially in the Electric Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Oh my god! She did say that, huh? You left her hanging this morning. That's so messed up! Oh, was that intentional? Was that writing or was that her breaking the fourth wall again? I really can't tell with her anymore. I don't trust her. Yeah, I see why Monica's your least favorite. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of Vigils, which is setting down the teapot in the middle. Keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Lena, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I really don't have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? Spoke of that thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the ring of teacup with her finger. What? Is it a spoiler? My favorite are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Telling a good story in such a foreign world is deeply impressive. Let's just say in one sentence. What? The popular fanfic where MC finds Sayori's body. Let's keep playing the game. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since someone walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she must come from the world of books. Every time I look away from Yuri's eyes, I feel like I see something that's not there. I'm like hallucinating now. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with these psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing? No, I don't. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I just really grasped something I can relate to at a normal level. At this rate, you might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I'd expect that from you, Riri. Oh, okay. But I can already tell where that's going. That's so messed up. Monica's the only person who's acted drastically differently. She's definitely doing something. It's your personality. Oh, is that so? What? Or before she says something as someone as gentle as you, or maybe they'll say, really, if a story makes me think and takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes darted over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? I can't breathe. What? What gives you that idea? I left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud and Get That Back. Fine, fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, yeah, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Let's give it to us. You wouldn't like them. I'm not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just coincidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open it to your readers, expressing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest features of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess this is the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea! How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them together. That's the way everyone is even. I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree with us as well, Linda? Hold on, there's still one problem. I never said I would join this club. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I've bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind this entire time. I never said I would join this club. Yep, called it. It's just the same stuff. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I need to start reading it. I still have other close to look at, and it was what I thought. All three girls step back and the detective's eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought. The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Lando. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really hard to find new members. If we don't find one before the festival, then the fans will see against these girls. How am I supposed to make clear decisions like this? I'll feel terrible for letting her down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. Yeah, let me put my mouse. So, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these little girls? Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? You really mean that, Lando? Yeah, it could be fun, right? Really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left out of this, I would have been super not happy. Man, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, alright? Yuri, your very existence is unsettling me constantly. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Later, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the club room. The whole way, my mom wandered back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to go closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fishing will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Sure. A dream. I was staying over at my friend's place. There were 4 of us. I drifted out to sleep while everyone was talking and watching TV. In my dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference was that their nails were sticking out of the walls everywhere. There was also someone I didn't recognize. The person I didn't recognize told a joke and everyone laughed. I woke up to the sound of everyone laughing at something that happened on my TV. So laughing was not part of the dream. It was the noise that woke me up. I wonder who that person was and how they knew to tell a joke at the moment. Oh, that word is here and I don't like it. I finally got a perfect poem for Natsuki, at least. Hi again, Lando. Glad to see you didn't run away after on us, huh? Is the music different? Maybe not. No, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I'll at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. It was the last comment, so everyone else is already hanging out. Yuri. Thanks for keeping your promise, Lando. I hope this isn't too overwhelming a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst in literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Thanks for standing in front of the text box. Natsuki, I have a big mouth for someone to consider manga collection in the club room, I think it is. Natsuki finds herself between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Supposedly defeated, Natsuki plots back in her seat. I'm sorry, Lando. We'll make sure you put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're into the club and all, perhaps you have an interest in picking up a book to read? Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it feels right. Is the screen tilting? It totally is. I'm not crazy, right? Okay. So it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait. I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. I know it's not that, Yuri. I just want to try to be. I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read off, I'll be happy to pick a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? It just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yeah, the music's changing a bunch. It like skips certain tracks. But it reaches into our bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it could keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is, how is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she'll think I like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Enthusiastically take the book. Phew. But you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Yeah, it was zooming in too. Now everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. He's definitely not reading that. Reading what? Sorry, did I She gave him a book to it. Oh yeah. I thought you were talking about me. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. Can't help but notice her and text the person like she was waiting for the chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's roaming around in the closet. Ugh. Here Natsuki and exasperated sigh for women in the closet. She's maybe annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something there? Yikes. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping a collection organized and someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stack. Wait, hold on. That's weird. Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't really admit you're into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? Let's see. Yeah, I guess. There's a long volume of manga amidst the stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious to pull it out of the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a block of manga and slips the volume right in the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Same box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. All this stuff is the same. Parfait Girls, series in that hurt in my life. Probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Lando. Consider this lesson. Thanks. Don't judge a book. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls out from the box. I want to show you exactly why. She holds the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking anime feminine poses. It's exceedingly mellow. Don't just stand there. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet, and then takes a seat against the wall beneath one of the sills. She bats on the ground next to her, seeing me sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Man, why's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. It'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches her hands away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer to her, claiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder much more eagerly than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the old volumes again every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I come to any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Then you share your manga with your friends? Can you not rub it in? Jeez. Oh, sorry. I like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga's for kids. I can't even bring it up without for them being all like, hey, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess gravitated toward the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't keep it in my room. My dad would beat the crap out of me if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica's kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like this helps any of my problems. Maybe, but at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Geez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. Looks like she's starting to fall asleep. There we go. Anyways. Hey, Natsuki. Yeah? Suddenly Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey. I love that. Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? Here. Monica reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. I told you not to give... 1 second. Sorry, I had to do something and then I went to use the bathroom. Anyways, she doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. Don't worry, Lando. She's fine. It just happens every now and then. That's why I keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we share all our poems now? I guess I'll go with the usual theme. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair I share mine with her first. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, let's get rid of the phone. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. And what was the point of sharing this in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's why I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go hobble. It's not that great, but let me show you real what it looks like. I'm getting a call. I'm ignoring the call. I'm silencing my phone. I'm busy grieving. You went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So in other words, you're saying you liked it? Look, Natsuki's retort gets caught in the throat. You just don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go announcing to the world like you're all so important. Yeah, that is my ringtone. Everything about me is Teto. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I said that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's winner or loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Yeah, fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. I'll check it out. I have never heard it though. The eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yep, same as before. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style won't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do through... Oh my god, my mom's calling me again. We're back again. Alright, hopefully that's the last time I'll be interrupted. Seeing everyone around you do anything can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other thing, nice thing about some writing is that it just puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set it for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps me bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess you're more into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. You didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I just had the humor with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Yuri, I guess. Yuri says about him. A minute passes more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts in words. Hold on. Okay, this is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. What do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Oh, so it's that bad. No. Did I just lose my voice? Oh, I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable... Okay, that's nothing. I thought I saw something. The most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stamina is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, this is something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone in this club gives valuable feedback. Not going to be a little bit biased, though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing herself to me or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem, though? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if there's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't it supposed to be a literature club? It's the ghost one again. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow of bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlights I've withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the single blue-green hue of the future. I bathe calmly, breathing air of the present, but still living the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. Sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't doing that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. No, we'll see. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was real descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Lando. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. Remember that the posts often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, I able to look up it fast, and seem to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Monica. Hi, Lando. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share a poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Lando. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier we'll all end to get past it. Yeah, that's true. I am Monica my poem. I like it, Lando. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No. It's kind of making me think of something not so good to write. And she is a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll clean you like a puppy. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. But sometimes she just loses all her strength and shuts down. Like earlier. This is a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescence growth. But hey, some guys are into pretty girls in too, you know? Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's get read it then. Hole in wall. He wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes no longer see color. This is not the same as before. I think it's like a continuation. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle. Closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Haha, it's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the time between words and lines. When performed that way, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influenced by poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming out strongly. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if there's... The music's weird. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. There's a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica's writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They generally exchange sheets of paper and tearing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the disc with my hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbols or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Lando did too. So based on that, I'm glad we gave some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate that offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Lando liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki sent his hands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress a new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what you're just... Your stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Lando appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And you didn't appreciate my advice more. Are you that full of yourself? No, if I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Lando started showing up. Natsuki, this doesn't involve you. Taking out your insecurities on those like that, you really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me, look who's talking, you want to be edgy. Oh. Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves by the time they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, stop harassing others with a sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your talking personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only thing cute about you is how hard you try. Well, be careful, you might cut yourself on the edge, Yuri. Oh my bad, you already do that, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the freak is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Lando hear everything, what you really think. I'm sure it'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri turns towards me as if she just noticed I was standing there. Lando, she's just trying to make it look bad. That's not true. She started it. How did I get to... Oh, hi, Monica. Hey, Lando, why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly that squirts out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri's rocking back and forth on her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri, I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what you're going to say to Natsuki, or did. Lando, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. Kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Lando. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate you understanding. I didn't mean to click that one. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've got a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Lando. Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air, though. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki's reading manga at a desk. And surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday. I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just being Natsuki as well. Yuri. I'm happy that you weren't considerate and apologized. But you don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I can tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we're just a little extra sensitive because it's the first time sharing our poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Lando, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything's a little broader with you around, and sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, I'm guessing you haven't either? You're clearly taken back by how calm Natsuki's addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like it at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any things I said, and I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, wait, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Yeah? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But I'll accept your apology anyway, I have to feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid to see you secretly hate me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Did it really change? Yeah, it changed everything. Hey, suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. No. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period was study hall. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. What are you sad about, bro? That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. Must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't already playing music as well, Monica. And I'll give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication, so I'm still impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. That's... Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on a... Gone. Reduced to atoms. Man, you missed it by like 20 minutes, bro. That was like crazy. I'm in a state where I just kind of laugh at everything. After you missed it by exactly 46 minutes and 38 seconds. I'm working on a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yeah, well, you're eating cookies in heaven, I guess. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Lando. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry, I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I just not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki's already run out into the closet. Lando, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend a ton of time together today. I mean, the club. I suppose so. Oh, no. Why does she have to ask me? Go talk to Monica or something. I don't like you. Shoot. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave that book to me. Yes, you totally could. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki is waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, she's fine. She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her so much. She's used to being ignored. Come on, we're going over there. Lovely. Thanks. What's the story about anyway? Well, take a look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and fixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Another thing about the limbs. It's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so the dark turn came out of nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Lando? No, it's not. I mean, I can definitely enjoy this kind of story. Did I? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, totally forgot that Yuri's into these things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind of that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. but I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing for my thoughts, my whole body gets incredibly... I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. Please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Oh my goodness. Yes, I mean, you don't have to, but what are you saying? Let me just get the book. Can we retrieve the book that I put in my bag? Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip in the seat next to yours. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's something that I'm not very used to. That is reading and company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright, open the book and start the prologue. I should understand what Yuri means about reading in company. As if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling's somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just bathing in the feeling of your body heat. Yuri, you really apologize, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, here, this should work, right? I slide my desk up until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. I feel like my left arm is in the way, so I instead use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes the left arm and holds the side of the book between her thumb and the forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the other side of the book. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. As if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Yeah? So turn the page. Oh, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and ours meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? Yeah, I don't like Yuri in general. I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. It's a flaw in the game. Brother, it's jump scaring me every 2 seconds. It's changing the music and tilting the screen, and it killed a good character. Oh, it tries too hard to act to Yuri? I guess maybe. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I just on the page. Instead, I just assume that she's finished the page before me, so I turn up my volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side. She catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds you of you a little bit. Eh? No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she's second, I guess this thing she says and all that. Oh, that's what you're thinking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet, so I don't know why that came into my head. Are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since he started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hands to her chest to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Linda? Did something happen just now? Yeah, I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does it sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start sharing our poems with each other? Huh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. Stand up. Make a mental note of where I left off the book and slip it back in my bag. Well, it's not terrible. But it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I'll be completely mad. I literally wrote it 100% for you except for one little note. Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time. Fair enough, you're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in this club writes differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you're spending some time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. Is this code for something? I'm gonna screenshot it just in case it is. Lando, why don't you come read with me today? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. I wanted to read with you, but Yuri forced me to read with her, bro. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why did you ruin it? Do you like Yuri more? I think you're better off not associating with her. Are you listening to me? Yuri's a sick freak. That should be obvious by now. So just play with me instead, okay? You don't hate me, Lando, do you? Do you hate me? Do you want me to go home crying? The club is the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it. Please? Just stop talking to Yuri. Play with me instead. That's all I have. Play with me. Play with me. Oh, lovely. Well, thanks for watching Doki Literature Club, everybody. Oh my goodness, it's still going. Hi, Monica. Awful. My writing's going awful. I'll take that, as long as it's not going bad. It's going very bad. I'm happy that you're playing yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. Alright, good job, Lando. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. Not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easy for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean like that like it's a bad thing, though. Sometimes I get the impression that she's totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must really be starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming out all strongly. Like earlier, I think if she gets to simulate, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri, I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more than glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The colors, they won't. Bright, bead, colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, darker blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise that won't stop. Violent grating. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. Endless. Delete her. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing for today. Sometimes I find yourself making a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You'll never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Here, smiles and take a deep breath. I just like holding it. I mean, the poem turned out good. Well, there are some things that you could work on. That doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is a treasure. That came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. Wheel. A rotating wheel turning on an axle. Turning an axle. Grinding bolt head linear gearbox. Falling sky. 7 holy stakes. A dock ship. Portal to another world. Thin rope tied to a thick rope. Yeah. Torn harness. Parabolic gearbox. Expanding universe. Time controlled by slipping cogwheels. Existence of God swimming with open water in all directions. Drowning. A prayer written in blood. A prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes. A thread connected all living human eyes. A kaleidoscope of holy stakes. Exponential gearbox. A sky of exploding stars. God disproving the existence of God. A wheel rotating in sky dimensions. 40 gears and a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. A bolthead of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A time-devouring prayer connecting a big sky of 40 gears and open hues and eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox. Breathing bolthead. Breathing ship. Breathing portal. Breathing snakes. Breathing God. Breathing blood. Breathing holy stakes. Breathing human eyes. Breathing time. Breathing prayer. Breathing sky. Breathing wheel. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactivated lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way it writes. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. Sure. Can you hear me? Technically, no. Don't laugh in my ear! Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? There's something we need to go over today, so everyone can sit in the front of the room. Is it about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. Well, just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. Hey, Monica, could you move? What is that in the background? Are you for real, bro? Y'all see that, right? Whoopsie. It's not we'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting new members. That's a concern, might as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look. I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Lana joined and we're started with some club activities, but this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members. And the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so good about getting new members anyway? We hardly have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at the right way at all. Do you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feeling that we're in the first place? Shush! You silence! That is messed up. The Literature Club could be a place where everyone can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small, right, Lando? Come on. You can't just take advantage of Lando agree with you because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you think any of us here join the club with other people in mind? You never even talked until Lando joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Lando isn't even passionate about literature in the first place, and that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monica's clearly taking back my Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Lando wanted to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation, no. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why do you think that everyone here thought the same way as I do? That doesn't mean we're against getting new members or anything. Lando, why do you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, it's not really something to be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you were even given a choice not to join. This right here. Can I zoom in through Streamlabs, for chance? Is there like a zoom tool I can use? I don't think there is. Oh, whatever. What's the point of all of this anyways? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have the right to speak of everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Lando, it's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. This one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki. Natsuki ignores her and walks right out of the classroom. What was a mistake? This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have any opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. I would cry. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. What about you, Lando? What do you want to get out of this club? It repeats the same question as Monica. I decided giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather quality of each member. No, I end up making a lot of difference this place. I hate Yuri too. Natsuki's my favorite character, and I love her, and I hate that she's not letting me spend time with her, because that's literally, like, that's all I did in Act 1. But, like, I don't like Yuri, like, at all. She was being really annoying in the first one, being like, oh, everybody hates me, and not letting me share poems, and now she's forcing me to spend time with her, which is really annoying. That's what will end up making the Literature Club a special place. I see, I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change of members, the identity of the club as a whole will change. Her eye is bleeding. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So, if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright, well maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Give me nods. Hey Yuri, I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Monica, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay, I look forward to it. Shall we go later? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Lana before we leave. They changed it back, I think. I want to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. He looks a little troubled, she doesn't protest. Okay, I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Nope, it's still there. Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? I just want to make sure you're enjoying your time in this club. I really hate to see you unhappy. It's dimming in the background. I feel like kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls giving you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And you're being a little bit, you know... Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only people here, you know what I mean? But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you can understand. So that's why, wait, not yet, no, stop it. Oh, they're all ones. Y'all saw that, right? The jump? Hold on, let me see if I can get it again. Yeah, right there. I think that was Monica. Yeah, it's definitely Monica. I love you, game. You're so funny. You're so funny. You're so funny. I hate this game. I spent $15 for freaking suffering misery. Hi, Lando. Hi, Yuri. Can you leave me alone today? I'm waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? Bought my best tea today. Monica, I told you not to. Ugh, is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversation with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Look, I did something yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I felt threatened or something. But I don't know how... I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. So, Natsuki, nobody cares. Why don't you go look for some coins under the vending machine or something? I hate you, Yuri. I hate you so much. Man, I'm the last one here again. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work harder for the festival too. Anyway, Lando, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Ah, is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Lando's already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature yet, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes, thank you for understanding, Monica. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch closely as she receives a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands you the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contests. She's spending moments. That is not correct, Yuri. What are you saying, bro? Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Right, okay. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. Yeah, we don't have plans. Leave me alone, girl. I'd rather spend time with Monica, bro. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand. Yuri hears out of the classroom. Ah, did Yuri leave you? Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that. This time, she's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 years passed. Yuri said it wouldn't take long, but now I'm an old man. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone sucking air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Oh. She's cutting herself. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Randy, you like oolong tea? Yeah, anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the pot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less of making tea for others. You mean I'm not an expert on tea or anything? In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and decided that I would try to express myself a little bit more. Turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around, anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worried about me, Lando. It's very endearing. I want to die, if that answers your question. I don't know, man. I don't know anymore. Well, I'm definitely not less sensitive, but, I'm not desensitized. I'm still very, very sensitive to everything. Oh, and if someone kills themselves again, I'm gonna be very upset because it's happened twice. Well, I don't know if that was Natsuki actually killing herself, but she did snap her own neck, which was weird. That's... Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri prepare a cup of tea for each of us. And I have another request. Do you mind if I sit on the floor today? And why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back because of my assets. I can move my back against the wall rather than bending over my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have the back pain very regularly, so I do my best to manage it. That's so. I wonder why that is. It's mostly because of my assets. Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes, I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. Oh, I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I'll take it since it'll go with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups other sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer together. Ugh. I can't see too well. Yuri's side is closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Yeah, she should really just leave us alone. Your teacup. Well, clearly. Yuri handed me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. This guy's the biggest horn dog ever. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and pummeled the chocolate wrapper. Sorry, I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay, I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, I might get smudged on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? You sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so I don't have any hard time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. After you eat Yuri's chocolate, you feel tired. JK, I wouldn't be surprised if that was actually in the game. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Eh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Lando, sorry, I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Lando, suddenly Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teeth gaze doesn't go over. Lando, my heart won't stop pounding, Lando. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Lando? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against his chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Oh. Her eyes are hyper-realistic. Please get away from me. This is weird. I don't like it. Thank you, Monica. Thank you. Oh, you angel. Thank you. It's time to share poems. This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyways. Still can't really tell how much you actually care about writing, but either way, you're doing alright. Even though you're not spending time with anyone but Yuri. I think it's nice to have activities that we all participate in. So you better keep working hard. I mean, I know I'm not president or vice president or anything, but that doesn't mean you can let me down, okay? Seriously. So at least read mine too far. At least read mine too for now. But just to be clear, this poem means a lot to me. So read it carefully, okay? I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri's been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you might not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive. Things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is I'm really worried about her, but if I try to talk to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to, so I don't know why. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please see if you can do something for it to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Lando? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Oh my goodness. Finally. Yuri held my phone to her face and takes the I love it. I love everything about it. No, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Lando. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? She holds my phone to her chest. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself for reading it over and over. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. You got my phone too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. Oh, that's blood and another bodily fluid. Oh, get away from me. Do you like it? No, I hate it. I wrote it for you. In case you're going to tell, the poem was about... More importantly, I've been done with my scent. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? I think I'm going to vomit. Hey, Monica, maybe we should spend time together. I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Yeah, I noticed. Isn't that messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. The point is, you kind of been enabling her. Yeah, I don't like her poem either, don't worry. I'm not saying it's your fault, though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that'll probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, at least have it together in the head, and I know you how to shoot my club members. Anyway, I guess we won't worry about your poem. You should have at least had the courtesy of letting you finish sharing it before taking it. Well, whatever. If it makes her happy, I won't stop her. As for mine, I worked really, really hard on this poem, so I hope it's effective. Here goes. Yeah, thanks for trying to crash my PC, Monica. Jeez, that really startled me. Well, I guess I kind of messed up at writing this poem. I was just trying to... Never mind. Let's just move on. I can't convince myself to go to therapy when I'm happiest I've ever been. I'd rather keep this up until I blow my cover and something takes me to the emergency room. Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing instantly on poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, you can make the cupcakes. I know you're at least good at that. You can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help. Monica, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I like to do. We can run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something good to do. Yeah, what about Lando? Lando's going to help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is it your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit me from extra pair of hands. Mine too. What, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would freaking know. All you care about is dragging Lando around with you and your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Lando decide to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Lando make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez. Lando, I don't have to help you with these two right now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your freaking mouth and let him decide for himself. You shut your mouth. For God's sake. This is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay? Let me... It's dragging my cursor. I don't want to pick Monica. Let me... Ugh, come on. Not Monica. No! You, Monica. Yeah, you picked me. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you freaking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all the work and then taking Lando for yourself? What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Putting Lando away from me every single moment. Every time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's the suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It's too late now. It would be beneficial to your mental health. You're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I want to do is spend a little time with him. Isn't that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Lando. Yuri's really something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Finally. Finally. This is really what I wanted. Oh, don't giggle in my ears, Yuri. Lando, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I can imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But it feels so good. Why does it feel like more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first, but the feeling's too strong now. I don't care anymore, Lando. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood inside me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica's listening. Please, Lando, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touched myself with the pen I stole from you. I don't want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. I want you all to myself. I'll be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Lando. Tell me you want to be my lover. Then you accept my condition? Hell no. Oh my god, not again. Oh my goodness, that's the third time. Hey there, Yuri, how are you doing? Good? Oh, that's great. Welcome to the Club. It's always been a dream of mine to make something special out of the things I love. Now that you're a club member, you can help me make the dream to come true in the cute little game. Every day is full of chit chat and fun activities with all my enjoyable unique club members. Stay away, the useful bundle of sunshine. Isn't this just the Steam description? Pretty sure it is. Seriously. Skip. Oh, hold on. Then let me fix that. Come on. I was unplugged from this end. Check. How's it doing now? No, my audio is glitching. Hold on. Okay, back to skipping the entire sequence because it's just the same thing over and over. I think she might be a little bit dead, guys. Yeah, she's totally dead. Well, I didn't expect her to survive that, but, like, honestly, they really put a lot of effort into making sure she looks dead. Alright, it's festival time. Why, you got here before me? I thought I was pretty... Oh. Natsuki runs away. Yeah, good riddance. I'm here. Wait, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Lando? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. Remove character. Yuri.Chiar successfully. Natsuki.Chiar deleted successfully. Oh. Well, it's too late now. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monica lifts the foil from blah 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 tree and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just have to have one since the last time I got get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Can you hear me? Is it working? Hey, there you are. Hi again, Lando. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and, you know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him? I'm talking to you, Lando. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait, you do know I'm aware of this, that this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That's what I've been trying to tell you all along. Man, if only I paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, now that this is out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. About the whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible, but for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game, but no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you, and amplifying Yuri's personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time, I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Lando? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture, every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Lando. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. There's no point in saving anymore. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Ugh, because she's alive, basically. In this game, knowing my friends don't even have free will, and worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Lando. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either, why the world around me started to become more and more gray, more and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Lando. I don't think I could even continue living in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? I tried everything I could prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched in this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things. But I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That it's all just some game. And I knew you wouldn't get over it. So that being said, Lando, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You're truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in the game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Lando, will you go out with me? I guess. So happy. Yeah, that makes sense. You really are my everything, Lando. Yeah, no, I'm gonna skip your dialogue if I can. Pretty sure there's a auto skip. Right here. The funny part is I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. I can't skip. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Lando. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one for myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way. I can't skip. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. It's kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally had a good evening. Yeah, about that. Thanks for the hint. Nah, I'm gonna go do that right now. Bye, Monica. Pictures. Just the new poems. That. Music. Side stories, which I'll do later. Yes. So happy. What's happening? Lando, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Lando. Please hurry and help me. Akadashiro does not exist. Did you do this to me, Lando? Did you? Did you delete me? How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Lando. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? No, I'm just mad at you. Very mad at you. Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? I've never been kind to you once. I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. I don't think I can stop playing if I wanted to. Lando, you completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. Later. You're still talking. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends. I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up in a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... Yep. I made up my mind. Lando, I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real. They were still my friends, and I loved them all. And I love the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then so another school day like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. Hey, Lando. Well, there already is one girl. That one girl is Sayori. That girl is Sayori. My neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to watch the school together every day. And we used to pick that habit up once again. Lando, are you proud of me? Yeah, for what? You know, for waking up on time. Well, you've been doing that for a while now. Uh-huh. But you never even said anything about it. Even though we watch the school together every day. Well, yeah. I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine, fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Lando, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not. So to say what I always do, then not interested in any clubs, but something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how can I tell her that clubs are a waste of time when she's just starting a club of her own? Actually, yeah, I think I've decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me. I think I'll keep it a surprise. Boo, you meanie. Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. But I started to realize that in a way I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. School days are over, but it's over before I know it. After I pack my things, I stand up, gather my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club flyer I saw, and walk across the school and up the stairs to the section of the school where I rarely visit. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? Ah, Lando. What are you doing here? Well, I glance around the room. Huh, so you're the Lando that Sayori was always talking about? Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Lando. We're the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're all really strict or something. Sorry, Natsuki. The tall one whose name is apparently Yuri seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like a assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. Working? Lando, don't tell me. That's right. The club decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes light up. No way. No way. Ah! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. Well, Sayori's happy, then I'm sure it won't be so hard. It won't be so bad having you around. Not to mention there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an official recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah, it is. After all, Natsuki decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay? How about I make some tea as well? Girls have a few desks arranged at the important table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a right tray and over Yuri opens the closet. So you'll feel like right. Take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, you ready? Ta-da! It's the same stuff. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray, reveals a dozen white fluffy cupcakes directed to the little cats. Whiskers are drawn with icing, little pieces of chocolate used to make ears. So cute. Oh, look at those look amazing. Well, you know, just try and take one. So the girl was the first and I follow. It's delicious. Sarah takes a mouthful in order to manage to get icing on her face. I drew the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. She's waiting for me to take a bite. I finally write it down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. It was really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri turns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting the teacup next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Already trying to impress our new member, Yuri? That's not it. Insulted Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be the best time for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Lando, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering them. Manga! Muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. That can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She's so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in a world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something that we have in common. Hey, Yuri. Yeah? Well, about you... the first thing you said. Manga? Yeah, that's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room. Don't just say it. For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, you know. So if anyone wants to see the manga, then children try to stop her or anything. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could be nice for us to diversify this level. He can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Lando? Maybe, sensing the tension, Sarah jumps in. Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun. And we'll get to know each other a little bit better too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree or anything. Yeah, you're right, as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that would make two of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. And as for Yuri, I have to read manga. Jeez, you were the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize. With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself. I'm sorry for disrespecting your interest, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Are you saying that? No, I've realized my error. So if you're really going to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well. Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something you really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so yeah, me too. This is so cute. Slayer, shut up. I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yes, I'll look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food. I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, it looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along, isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Lando. You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little better with you around, Sailor. Oh, Lando. Don't say something like that. It's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club. But I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're going to make the best club ever. Now that you joined, every day is going to be so much fun. Hey, Lando. I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything. But the truth is I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica. That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now. But I really know everything, Lando. I know how hard you try to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. And you may be the happiest girl in the world. I can't wait to spend every day like this with you. Forever and ever. F-O-R-E-V-E. No. Eh? What's happening? I won't let you hurt him. Who? It hurts. Ah. I'm sorry, I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Lando. Goodbye, Literature Club. Not so. This is so weird. this was literally the worst game I've ever played in my entire life. That's a lie. It was one of the best, but it made me want to kill myself more times than once. At least they sing to me at the end. Thank you, Monica. Thank you for singing to me. I appreciate it. You have a very nice voice. I practically played the entire game in one sitting. This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand the Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality. A reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all of my dreams come true, for being a friend to all of the club members. And most of all, thank you for being part of my Literature Club. With everlasting love, Monica. Required files are missing or corrupt. Please run reset.sh to repair and reset the virtual machine. Oh, man. Anyways. Harry, you just stumbled on paper. Can I be changed you to administrative? It looks pretty changed to me. This is just the... Saves are gone. Oh, this just tells me what the words for them are. Everything about this game is horrible. Except for everything about it isn't horrible. It just made me really sad, I guess. Well, thank you. You stayed here for like, I don't even know how long it was, like 3 hours? Almost 4. I'll I'll play the I'll play the side stories later, but not right now. And maybe I'll do the other routes if I feel like it. Yeah, it's just gonna show the thing again. I need to run the thingy. First concept, sketch of the cast, drawn by David. And then concept art. This one's quite nice. I like this. Sayori looks weird without a bow, though. Oh, no, the bow's there. It's just really tiny. They really just stuck with the same thing for Natsuki, though, huh? She looks exactly the same. These good side stories aren't scary and are actually canon. They show the members before the club and how they met, etc. Okay, I'll do them, I guess. Not right now, though. I'd rather just think and stare at my ceiling or something. I don't know. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I appreciate everyone who stopped by, including those two people with names from the character in the game who aren't here anymore, but you know, they stopped by and chatted. So now I can finally have everything I need for the complete actual thing for Twitch. You need to like have 3 streams where you get 3 members. Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Yeah, but now I can actually be like, I can qualify for something in Twitch now, because that's the 3rd stream I had where I have 3 unique viewers or chatters. So yeah, hooray, hooray! Everyone clap! Hey, hey, hey. So yeah, I guess tomorrow after school I'll start the side stories. And Friday I have a half day, so I can do more stuff. If you have any recommendations, you can say them now and I'll gladly take them into consideration. But I am a little broke right now, so. Maybe. I'll think about it. Yeah, I have it on my phone. But it's probably on PC somewhere. It's probably not too expensive either. It's probably like $5-10 maybe. I can afford that. Yeah, that's like pocket change. I can afford. Oh goodness, I can definitely afford that. But yeah, I have a couple other games that I have lined up. Check my library. I have Amori, Hades, Dead Cells, Need to Stream Overload. Just, you know, those types of games. But there's a lot of stuff still on sale, I think, because Steam just loves to make everything on sale constantly. So, yeah. Also, if you join the server, there's Yeah, that's still pretty cheap. But if you didn't join my Discord server, you could. 1. And 2, if you do, there is a suggestions little forum that you can use if you just want to throw random things in there. Just anything you want to see me play, because I will definitely play it. Because like I'm probably gonna finish Hollow Knight Silksong. So it didn't say anything about it. Let me check. Oh, that was the wrong one. I sent you the wrong one. Here, I don't know why it keeps sending you to that one. That's not the link I sent. Hold on. I'll send you an invite. It did that with Riki too, back when she joined. Here, I'll send you the actual one. Yeah, I am. There we go, that's better. Sorry about that. I don't know why it does that. But yeah, thank you for watching, everyone who did. And those who are going to inevitably watch this amazing 4-hour stream on YouTube. But yeah, very much appreciated. See ya. Bye.